Further, we will have to iron out and actually prepare the road for us to finalize the construction of this much spoken about General Hospital for Country St. Martin. These examples, if we can present it to our people that they can see it, they can put their hand in it, I think this is going to create what we call co-ownership of citizens being proud that they are owner of a general hospital, of a library, of a police academy, of a national development bank, etc. I have, though, a question because I'm very sensitive for nation building. The question is, it's not criticizing what we are doing, but there is nothing wrong to look in the mirror and ask yourself if what we are doing is the correct thing to get our country where we want our country to be. The question that I have is, if the current framework, which is being used for the advancement of nation building, as, for example, the 4-country consultation on justice level, on education level, healthcare, the Dutch Caribbean Hospital Association, trying to develop a URSM by looking constantly what Curaçao and Aruba is doing, instead of asking ourselves the question, what are the necessities custom-made for the people of our country? I'm not against Vierlanden overleg for country consultation. I'm just trying to make people critical to look what they're doing every day and asking themselves critically if that is going to bring us where we want to be with this country. What also needs to happen, we must not continue promising people what will happen to this country in 10 years. Let's start with small steps to make all of us proud. This island needs a general cleanup. This island needs beautification with landscaping. We have to prevent displacement of containers all over the place. And we have to start removing the car wrecks next to the roads all over the place, as if that is the branding of St. Martin. Ladies and gentlemen, we have also a few challenges awaiting this new government, and I dare to talk about them today. First of all, as I told you, the huge poverty that is overtaking this country. And as I said, it's now in a phase that it's controlling us in a way that we are losing our values and norms just to survive the day. Secondly, we have to assist and preserve and strengthen our utility company, GEBE. Thirdly, we have to go an extra mile for our telecommunication company, Telem, to do something with GEBE. To save this Telem, we will have to pay attention to sustainability, modernization, capacity expansion, adjustment to infrastructural growth that is surprising us now. We cannot continue building around in the concept of urbanization and development of projects and we have a utility company that cannot keep up with the demands of the development of the island. I would like also to make use of the opportunity to draw your attention to the following. The governor spoke with passion about it, and I'm going to do it too. In the past 14 years, we have always had challenges with the formation process of new governments. And you know why? Because of the fact that the entire screening process for candidate ministers was not transparent and evident enough. The unwritten constitutional norm has been too loosely used in the past 14 years. We have to acknowledge that. There are a lot of discussions about the legal basis used for certain elements of the screening of candidate ministers. I want you all not to forget this. Don't forget, at the end of the day, the formation of a government of St. Martin is an autonomous right of our country, expressed via the democratic will of our people. People can say whatever they want. It's our autonomous right to form our own government. It is time for a national ordinance for the screening of candidate ministers, and I commit with my government to present this draft law.
For all of life's twists, turns, and defining moments, RBC is open for all of you.
SXM, your social and health insurance is SXM, your social and health insurances.
Are you SXV insured? Do you have a valid medical insurance status? SXV is cardless. Request your My SXV account today and enter the virtual office of SXV. Go to sxv.sx and sign up now.
SXV, yeah, your social and health insurances.
Working together must begin right here at home. As a former member of parliament and a former president of parliament, I have the utmost respect and appreciation for parliament. I will endeavor to make myself available to Parliament as often as possible to seek approval for major initiatives and to apprise it of our plans to revamp the economy and restore St. Martin to the enviable position it once held at the top of the Caribbean tourism. In order to achieve this, it is obvious that we need more revenue streams. We have to attract more foreign direct investments and reposition our island as the most attractive place to do business. We have treated agriculture like a bastard child, literally. The COVID-19 pandemic showed us how vulnerable we are when we are dependent exclusively on import food and feed ourselves. I am announcing now that agriculture will receive the attention it deserves. I will not be paying lip service to the sector, but engage with those who are already working in it to devise a workable plan that would bolster food production and contribute to the overall food security of our country. People of St. Martin, we have our work cut out for us. This is the time to roll up our sleeves and work together to show the world what a true St. Martin character is all about. It is time to demonstrate what we mean when we say we are resilient. It is time to tell our own story ourselves and let the whole world know that we are not beggars, but proud and hardworking, innovative, and freedom-loving people. We built this island with our blood, sweat, and tears when everyone else had given up on us. We built its economy to one of the best in the region when everyone else thought that the salt dried up and we had nothing else to offer the world. Well, guess what? Nobody can write us off, because we have never, ever given up on ourselves, and we're not about to do so now. We ain't done yet. But to accomplish our mission, we need all hands on deck. The Ministry of TIAT will not be a silo. We, and I mean the entire organization, will work in close collaboration with other ministries and stakeholders to bring about the positive change we all desire. Allow me to end this message with the words of the American professor Noam Chomsky. If you assume that there is no hope, you guarantee that there will be no hope. But if you assume that there are opportunities to change things, there is a possibility that you can contribute to making a better world.
As your new Minister of Public Health, Social Development and Labor, I am extremely honored to serve everyone in our community in this function, and I endeavor to positively impact your lives. I acknowledge all the work that was done in various areas of this ministry by my predecessors and the dedicated civil servants in the ministry. And after finding out more about the status of these projects, I intend to add my own flavor to those that I think would be beneficial to our people. Recently, we have often spoken about an alarming number of friends, acquaintances, and loved ones passing away, sometimes suddenly and sometimes after long periods of illnesses. Data has confirmed that we do indeed have excess mortality in St. Martin, meaning that significantly more people have died in recent times than the average death rate in previous years. It is imperative that we get to the grounds of this and offer early detection screening, preventative health care, and ensure that our people have access to health care. What is a country without its people? We are only as strong as our social fabric. Countries no longer rate the success of their country solely by the GDP and other economic indicators. What is the use in having a rich and thriving country where the people are struggling and discontented? We must create an atmosphere of prosperity for all through social development, leaving no one behind. The most recent National Labor Force Survey indicated a very low unemployment rate in the country. This underscores the fact that our country is resilient. We continue to bounce back. After the devastation of Hurricane Irma and the pandemic, our people can once more find jobs. We will continue to support those who need that extra attention in order to find their place in the labor market. I am currently also your Acting Minister of Public Housing, Spatial Planning, Environment and Infrastructure. I take this opportunity to thank the PFP for the confidence shown in me by choosing me as a representative of the URSM to also represent PFP in the Council of Ministers in the interim. I have worked in that cabinet I have worked in the cabinet of the Ministry of Romy for many years, and I think that I feel confident that with the knowledge and experience that I have gained, we will be able to build up this ministry and have great accomplishments along the way. I am committed to that. In closing, I would like to thank God for always being by my side. I thank my parents for all that they have done to make me the person I am today. I would also like to thank my husband for being my backbone along this new journey in my life. He would say, never a dull moment. I thank my political party, URSM, the board, and Dr. Marcelina, our new Prime Minister, for giving me this opportunity to serve you. I thank the team that I have put together and who have agreed to join me in serving you. Feel free to call on us. We are here for you. We are here to create a truly prosperous St. Martin. God bless you all.
Are you SXV insured? Do you have a valid medical insurance status? SXV is cardless. Request your My SXV account today and enter the virtual office of SXV. Go to sxv.sx and sign up now.
SXV, yeah, your social and health insurances.
For all of life's twists, turns, and defining moments, RBC is open for all of you.
Massive fire engulfed the Railway Market in downtown Kingston Tuesday morning. The area is now flat with debris scattered on the ground. Superintendent in charge of operations for the Kingston and St. Andrew Division of the Jamaica Fire Brigade says they got the call at 1:41 Tuesday morning that the market was on fire. They responded quickly with 2 units.
Just about 2 minutes or so when the first unit reached on scene, the entire market was already engulfed. Now that would would have lasted for a while. You know, we had 2 more units coming in, so basically we had 4 units. 3 pumpers and 1 water tanker came from Spanish Town to assist with the water.
A number of stalls and goods were destroyed in the blaze. Vendors who use the market say a number of them have been affected.
When you look, all you can see now is just zinc and the burnt ash from the stalls. Now there are some stalls, some containers to the southwestern end. They have been damaged, and the contents also, you know, which we heard that some people say they were stocked just yesterday, and that's what it is right now.
It's not the first time the market was set ablaze. The last fire was reported in January 2023.
This is a recurring decimal. Maybe 1 year might pass and nothing happens, but it is a recurring decimal. This continually happens.
Do you think that it's a larger fire compared to the last one here?
Yes, this one is larger than the last one. Because the last one did not involve everything.
But this is everything.
This is everything.
Amoy Harriet, TVJ News. Chairman of the Jamaica Civil Aviation Authority, Oscar Derby, says the chartered flight was permitted to enter Jamaica. Speaking on Power 106 FM Tuesday, Mr. Derby says after the Passport, Immigration and Citizenship Association did the necessary checks, 2 individuals on the flight were flagged.
And that resulted in enhanced checks by PICA. And what PICA has determined is not information that I would be at liberty to provide to you, but they took the necessary precautions regarding those persons, and those persons are with the passengers now at the airport Norman Manley, preparing for departure back to Dubai, from whence they all came, along with the Indian nationals.
Additionally, Mr. Derby says based on civil aviation regulations, the passengers could not return to the aircraft immediately because they were coming from a 14-hour journey.
And so PICA took the most appropriate decision based on guidance, international guidance. We have regulations and treaties, agreements that deal with these things. And so they have been kept in Jamaica, and they are being supervised. They stay here is being supervised. They stayed at the very hotel, the Rock Hotel, where all the passengers were catered for. And time has come for them to check out, which they did yesterday, and to go back.
Mr. Derby also addressed concerns about how the Indians were treated compared to other groups entering the country in recent times.
There are circumstances in international aviation which have standards and recommended procedures which is quite different from other situations of arrivals in Jamaica. When persons turn up on your beach without you knowing, I believe, and I can say so because I have seen it and I've been involved in it, the persons are treated with kindness, with dignity, and they are put in an appropriate place where they can be accommodated and fed, etc., until they are able to return.
Amoy Harriet, TVJ News.